Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how I make my favorite breakfast, Eggs Benedict. I apologize if Zach yells or screams any sort of bad language. He's playing his game in the background, so. Okay, so Eggs Benedict, and we're gonna make some bacon as well because why not? I always bake the bacon now because it's just way easier. So I set it for 425. So we'll get the bacon started first. You just use a cooking sheet, and then I put tin foil. And bacon. Okay, so the bacon does take the longest, so I get that going first. I leave it in for 22 minutes. While the oven is heating up, we'll get going on the sauce for the Eggs Benny. What you'll need for the hollandaise sauce is just 1 cup of water, the hollandaise mix, and a half a cup of butter. One day I will attempt to make my own hollandaise sauce, but I love the packaged one, so we'll just stick with that. The oven is preheated for 425. We're gonna put that in for 22 minutes. Hey Siri, set timer for 22 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 22 minutes.
So now I wait a couple minutes before I start the sauce, just because it doesn't take too long. So first we melt the half a cup of butter in a medium saucepan. You can use a 1/3 cup of butter to make it a little like less bad for you, but fuck it, it's bad either way. So I use half. Once that's all melted fully, we're gonna put the 1 cup of water. I like to take it off the burner just so it doesn't get curdle or. So then I just mix that in slowly. Okay. And then the sauce mix. Put back on the heat. And then we bring that back to a boil. Stirring constantly. Oh, over medium heat. And then it'll all thicken up. So then I usually do like at 10 minutes on my timer, I will start the eggs because the eggs will only take about 5-7 minutes to cook. Hey Snooki, wanna come say hi? Up. Okay, and so now it's boiling, and then we turn the heat, simmer for 3 minutes. Yum, so easy, so delicious, so buttery. It's my favorite. So then 3 minutes will be good enough time to then start the eggs. And that is getting fucking, why is it so hot? Smells so good. Okay, so we're just gonna put that's all done, put that off to the side. And now we have to make our poached eggs. So I just use a pan, fill it up with water, and high heat, let that boil first. But then, trick to keeping the egg whites all together so you don't have to like use one of the like poacher, actual whatever things they're called. You put a tiny bit of white vinegar. Not very much, because you don't want the eggs to taste like vinegar. So, oops, see that was too much, but it will be fine. It wasn't that much, but you don't need that much. You need like literally a teaspoon. The hollandaise. So usually, this will last us like 2 breakfasts. You could probably make it go longer, but we like lots of stuff.
That smells good.
I know. Hollandaise is the best. once it's starting to boil, I like to just mix around the vinegar. And another trick to keep the egg whites all together is use a little bowl. I use a little glass bowl and I put the egg in. So we put one egg in the bowl first. So we like to make sure it's come to a complete boil. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in slowly and kind of like tip in some water, make the egg kind of cook first, and then dump in all the way. And do that with the rest of them. Okay, and then once they're all in, I like to put it down to medium heat, cover it, and then at this point, put in my sourdough English muffins. We basically just need to watch the eggs, make sure the water doesn't boil over, so I like to just kind of keep opening and closing. Once the toast is like basically done, that's when I kind of know that the eggs will be done. So that like it's like 5 to 7 minutes or something like that. So I like to just kind of scrape them off from the bottom carefully without like making the yolk split, just kind of wiggle them around. And then you can kind of tell how much longer you have to cook them because you can just tell like the whites are still gooey. Okay, we're gonna heat this up again. Just put it on the burner. No heat, just like the leftover heat from the last time. And we'll check the bacon. Bacon's looking good. 3 more minutes left on the bacon. So usually if I time it out pretty good, the bacon will be done like really at the exact same time. The eggs and the toast. So I try my best. So I've been making the eggs like every day for this whole quarantine, so I'm like getting it down to a T now. So I just, yeah, like I like to make sure that the eggs don't overcook because nothing worse than having an Eggs Benny with no yolk. So I like to pick one up, oh, and they're, still need lots. So 3 more minutes, should be good for that. Or will we start, like the eggs are getting cooked, I'm gonna turn the burner on, warm up the sauce a little bit. We'll check the, ooh, those are almost done. I like using sourdough English muffins the best, like they're so yummy. But whole wheat, whatever. I'm gonna turn this on a little bit. It's very small heat just to heat it up because we're almost ready to plate. I'm gonna turn that off, but keep them in there, keep them warm. But I wish I had like a toaster for this reason, just so I can like only cook the tops, right? But it's still delicious. Let's take another look because they cook pretty fast once they're cooked. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out.
Yeah, right.
That one's for sure done. I checked like the first one that you put in, so obviously that is cooking longer. And these are all done. So when I don't have the vinegar in there, like there's usually so much egg white left over, and it's like the best hack ever. But look at those. Perfect. Now we're just waiting for the bacon and we're gonna start plating. I'm just gonna get rid of some excess water with some paper towel on the eggs. So we're gonna plate. And the bacon. Bacon is done. See, perfect timing. I like to put a little bit on the bottom. Now you can put the bacon on the Eggs Benny or put some ham or whatever. Why is the camera tilted? But I like it on the side, so I just like having it separate. So that's what's happening. We'll get all the grease off of the bacon. Yum! So that's breakfast. Super easy, delicious. We like to only have this every once in a while because it is not very good for you, but it's so good. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good day.